Hey, well, hello everybody, and welcome to this CTFO Zoom event. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. Glad you could join us here on Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tonight we got a real special guest that's joined us tonight, and I'm excited to get into the details of it. Before we do that, though, we've got some quick updates and announcements and things that are going on, and I wanted to reach out to everybody and say, listen, if you didn't catch the Super Saturday that happened this Saturday, I highly recommend that you go and check out the replay. You can find that on the Facebook community page. You can find that on the Biz Builders page, probably on a lot of other pages, team pages. It was without question, I think, and from what a lot of people have told me, one of the best Super Saturdays they've seen in a long time. Not a very long one, but hey, it's got great information, great updates, great recognition, and if you want to get a sense of what's going on in CTFO today, you want to make sure that you plug in and you watch a Super Saturday like that, catch the replay, but also make sure your people do as well. Well, I'm gonna get things kicked off here, and I got to say, Ted, 50K Ted Wilson from Canada has joined us tonight. Thank you so much for hopping on with us, Ted.
It's an absolute exciting honor to be with you. And I think this is your first Biz Builders weekly Zoom where we actually have the beautiful, esteemed excitement around the 100K advancement of Doug and Debbie Glaze. So it's really an honor for me to be on your Zoom tonight.
We are very excited that you are as well. And yes, you are absolutely right. I believe that Cowboy has made it to 100K in record time. I don't know that anybody's ever made it in as short a time as Cowboy has. And of course, that's because of a great team of people, people like yourself, people like Pepe and Mary out in Mexico, and everybody else, Al Diaz and all the other people. I mean, all that volume adds up, and it kept creeping up, and before you knew it, Cowboy hit it. So Cowboy Douglas, I'm going to turn it over to you to ask Ted some questions. We just want to say congratulations on hitting such a record-breaking title in such a short period of time, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy that extra $3,000 a month loyalty bonus that's now coming into the Glaze household. Cowboy, over to you.
Thank you. Hey, Mr. Ted Wilson, 50K. Are you out there, my brother?
I am, buddy. I'm doing great.
Hey, well, first of all, when he was talking about 100K, I look at this team as a piece, as an apple pie. And if I take my slice and do what I'm supposed to, you do your slice, Adam does. If we all make the pie complete, no one has to do a whole lot. Everybody can do their share and everybody prospers. Ted, you are as sharp as a new knife in a box that ain't never cut meat. I'm telling you, I would see you on stage, and I told Debbie, I'm going to be up there next to him. She said, Cowboy, you are crazy. Well, we ended up being on a magazine cover, and we were traveled the world together. Adam traveled the world with us, and we had a lot of dreams come true. But your reason why, and I got to start with this. Give them a spell of why CTFO, and then we'll get into a little deeper Ted Wilson.
Sure. First of all, I want to acknowledge the fact that Debbie dressed you today. Congratulations to Debbie. She's got the matching cap with the matching shirt, because you would never put that together yourself, Cowboy. So congrats to Debbie behind the scenes. It makes you look so good. For the audience, hey, I'd like to keep it fun. Nice to see Joe Gutierrez here, and Timmy Mazur, William and David Gardner, Malcolm Weeks, my buddy. Nice to see you, brother. Lewis, Lori, Todd, Files. It's a great team here tonight, and for those that are watching the recording, look at live events. You can't replicate the energy of a live event. It's good to have a recording, but make these events a priority in your calendar. Why CTFO, Cowboy? Well, number one, we're not getting any younger. right? For every day that we live, we wake up when the good Lord blesses me with the opening of both of my eyelids. That's why today is called the present. And you know, being 54 nimble, I made the decision a few years ago that, you know what, I don't want to be old and becoming like my dad. You know, my dad was an old 60-year-old, an old 70-year-old, an old 80-year-old. And I didn't want to see that dialing down like a rheostat. I wanted to stay nimble and sharp. And so I've been on the pursuit for the last few years of wanting to have the highest quality nutrition that money can buy. And this is not a sales commercial for CTFO necessarily. But I love the fact that I am in arguably better shape today than I was back in my 20s. And that's much to do with the decision not to settle for mediocrity. Number two reason why CTFO is because of the messenger. The fact is that I trusted Al Diaz, who trusted Cowboy and Debbie Glaze, who trusted Adam Levy, who trusted Michael Schwilling, who trusted Stu Finger. There's connectivity, there's connections of trust here, and understand that's a big takeaway, that people don't buy your product or your opportunity, they're buying you. You know, would you recruit you? You know, to the audience that listening here today, you know, what are you doing to put your best foot forward? Do you have a business card? You know, I got a business card. Do you have a business card? A lot of people go through life thinking that they can build this business online. I would say to you all, you do have a cell phone, but if you're out and about, you need to be giving people your business card, because it showcases that you're still committed to doing something special, that you're still desiring meaningful connection. This is a relationship building business. CTFO also is because of the innovation of nanoemulsion. You know, the fact is that my background, Cowboy, is science. You know, Al was speaking my love language. He said to me, Ted, I found the best thing since sliced bread in the world of nutrition, and I think you need to know about it. Yeah, no, because he knew that he was talking to a know-it-all. he knew instantly that he's got the hook because he knew something that I didn't know. And I said, do tell. He says, well, I could tell you, but then I got to kill you. No, not literally, but there was an NDA floating around there that you couldn't really talk to people about this until it became official. But bottom line is that the nanoemulsion, I knew that the industry is going to evolve to high speed. It was going to go from the traditional down the gullet into the small intestine into your bloodstream. Today, I guess maybe on some association, I get the credit for coming up with the fact that is dial-up internet speeds to the body, and now this nanoemulsion is now actually high-speed internet. This is T1 fiber optic right into your bloodstream. And so to me, it just made sense. I didn't want to miss this because my health, being a good patriarch, being a good example for my kids and my wife and my circle of influence, I just wanted to stay cutting edge and current. And so I didn't want to miss this. There's more to that story, of course, Cowboy, that we'll save for another time, but we'll do that on a stage together as presidentials down the road, brother. But right now, that's the truth of the matter, is that I was just looking to be a product of the product. I want to live my life. I don't want to just exist, brother. Does that make sense?
That's a great answer and a testimony of why CTFO. You know, guys, when, you know, there's different attitudes and determination, and I'll just be honest with you. There's out of 100 people, there's only one Ted. And he had a trip to Connecticut planned to speak. He was blowing them out the water, the fastest one in company history to hit 50K. And they went on an airline strike. This man calls his friend that's in, I don't know, New York, and said, listen, I'll get your gas, I'll get your hotel, I'll get your food. Meet me in Canada, take me to Connecticut to do the meeting, and take me back. And I'll again on the way home, I'll get your. He not only got the ride, he ended up putting them into business. I mean, this is, you know, this is something else. But Ted, you told me goals. I called a couple people when we hit 100K, and you were at a dinner table, and you said, Cowboy, I'm with dinner with great friends, but I knew this call was important. And you said, I'm going to tell you one thing, maybe two. Congratulations. And now it's on. I am determined. That's the leaders, guys, we work together, we root for each other, we high five each other.
Yeah.
And I mean that. I want Ted to be the biggest business. I want Adam. I want Al. If everybody prospers, God bless us all, man. We've all been blessed. But Ted, where do you get that determination from and your goal setting ability?
Well, first of all, they're not called goals. You know, there's a real fallacy out there setting goals, because goals are kind of lofty, and you know, I've heard the term used countless times. I call them targets, because the word target means that it's going to happen. You know, I've got a target to hit this by this date, and it's going to happen. A goal, depending on nomenclature, it sometimes makes it okay if you don't achieve your goal. I mean, you know, shoot for this, you know, shoot for the moon, you hit the stars. Well, you know what? Forget that nonsense. I set targets. You know, I have I'll answer your question in a second, brother. I've got the compensation plan printed off in my office, and I look at it every day. I see what it's got. You know, what do I got to do to hit 100K? What do I got to do to hit presidential? What do I got to do to hit the to be named next rank that is probably going to come down the line? It's not about achieving the titles. It's about staying dedicated to doing something meaningful and fun. You know, when you meet great people, you know, I met this nice young man, Malcolm Weeks, there up in Connecticut, and you know, it inspires me when I meet people that are motivated and positive, glasses half full type people. I get a high off of working with naturally aspirated people. Cowboy, I grew up in an environment where it was feast or famine. Okay, I grew up in an environment where my mother and my father were self-employed pretty much their whole life, and I saw the worst at times and I saw the best at times. And that natural orientation, that look at, if it's to be, it's up to me. That was just part of it. Of course, with my whole athletic career in 2 different sports, professionally in one of them. Again, I was a high achiever just because that was kind of my upbringing. You know, I like to do things well. I don't like to do things mediocre. I mean, who really does? I don't understand. Participation ribbons are for losers. There's a first, second, and third for a reason. I'm sorry, but you know, if we're giving away participation ribbons, that's telling people it's okay just to be mediocre. You know, you have to have a high intention to do something meaningful, you know, and it's fun, but I will beat you to presidential, Cowboy. And it's a fun thing, because end of the day, it's about doing things that are naturally moving us in the right direction. And you're right, we are going to high five each other on the stage, but deep down behind us, damn it, I'm going to get that guy. I'm going to get there before he. It's just fun. You gotta have fun, Cowboy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's definitely respect to each other. From the first 5 minutes we ever met, we just started clowning around, having fun, and achieving goals. And you know, it's guys on this call tonight, you know, there's all kinds of personalities, and there's all different flavors of ice cream. And you know, you're 1 or 2 calls away from changing your financial picture for the rest of your life. And, you know, you can ask anybody there. Adam signed me. Al signed Ted. Ted signed a guy the other night that is going to be a rocket ship. Somebody picked up the phone, and let me tell you, when I call a Ted Wilson, that phone weighs about 400 pounds. First of all, will he answer? And if I leave a nice message, he knows why I'm calling. Will he call me back? That's a hard phone call. But remember, when you call somebody, the guy next door, and he comes over and eats barbecue and you put him in, You don't know who he knows. And Ted,
Yeah.
Building this thing fast, I believe you think it's easier to build it fast than it is to build it slow.
Well, it is, Cowboy. Let me just stop you there. Okay. I'm saying this with love in my heart. Okay. Everyone here listening live or on this recording, the fact is that tomorrow's not guaranteed. I want to have the achievement knowing that I've been able to actually hit a certain rank. That means X number of dollars coming in, which then gives me the opportunity now to either help out a child, one of my own, or help out, a certain objective that my wife and I have set aside in terms of achievement and having a reward attached to that achievement, or giving some money back. My wife and I have given back, not to wave our flags, but I think we're one of the higher affluent philanthropists in Canada that we give away a big percentage of our income. My point being is that it's exciting to have a goal, but it's even more exciting to do it quickly. Meaning, why dilly-dally? Dilly-dallying has an energy of, well, we'll get to it tomorrow. Yeah, I've got some goals. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best this month. Oh my God, that drives me nuts, man. Like, I'm not asking you guys to be the road runner, and I'm not telling you all to basically just, verbal diarrhea and just sort of phone 100 people in one sitting. But I am saying build with some excitement, build with some certainty. Pick up the phone and say, look, I need to talk to you. The key word there is need. It's not I want to talk to you. I need to talk to you. What's the difference between want versus need, Cowboy? Need denotes that there's something going on here. There's a sense of urgency. It's language. And then from there, say, here's another takeaway, brother. I've been in conventions in my career, 34 years now. I've been with a few companies. I've been in conventions, okay? Early on in my career in particular, where people were walking across the stage as diamonds or intergalactic diamonds or top pin ranks, making 100 grand. They were on my contact list, dude. That stings. That's getting kicked in the nards, okay? I learned my lesson early that there ain't no such thing as a chicken list, because if I have posture and conviction and I need to talk to you, Cowboy, it denotes and it suggests that there's something special taking place here. Yeah, it might weigh 400 pounds, but you know what? It gets easier. It's like just like going to a gym. The more that you work out, the more that you actually make the calls, the lighter the phone becomes. It's not about getting 100 no's necessarily. You won't get 100 no's. You'll get about 30 or 40 yeses when you make the dedication and the declaration that, you know what, I am worthy. I am successful. I am already a presidential director. They just haven't paid me yet. Let me repeat that. I'm already a presidential. They just haven't paid me yet. I know where I'm going. My target is clear. My vision is clear. I know what I need to do. I need 3 100K legs. And you know what? Damn straight, I've got my 3 legs. Now I'm working through the teams, building out some depth, and we have a plan. And we're kicking some serious derriere, brother. That's French for ass, by the way.
Well, I'm telling you, Ted, I want to thank you, and we just, the morning calls or the chats with Adam, with you, with Al. I love being surrounded with success, and I want to be accountable. I want to give Adam a good story. I want to give you a good story, but I got to work to get that good story. So, Ted, I thank you for your time. Adam, I'm going to send it back to you, and you might want to ask him.
I gotta say one more thing. All right.
Okay.
I am the guest on your Business Builder Zoom tonight, and I want to basically put out a special prop to Al Diaz. Al sends me every day a text message. I appreciate you. Glory be to God. I want you to know how much I appreciate and thank you, both Adelkus and I. Al Diaz is probably the very best cheerleader in this industry. He puts out a couple of really compelling Facebook posts every day. He's now adding more of a personal element, inviting us now into his life on a personal basis. And I want to just pay special homage to Al Diaz. Al's on the line. He probably can chime in if he wants. But I can tell you all this, that Al is even though he's not at 50K yet, he's already he's
I'm
he,
not a 50K. I'm an executive president.
there it is. You cut me off. I was going to say he operates as a presidential. That was going to be my close. You stole my close, Al. But listen, guys, we're having a lot of fun. End of the day, we're not curing cancer. We're not making ridiculous claims. What we're doing is we're giving people strategies around better quality of life, strategies around having a happier existence, being around positive, like-minded people that want the best for you and love the way you feel. I mean, end of the day, let's just declare a victory here. Do you want to be around sour, negative people, or do you want to be around positive, happy people? The latter, not the former. And guess what? We're building an ecosystem here, physically, emotionally, and financially. We're building an ecosystem. We're offering high quality products. We're offering incredible emotional support and recognition. And we're providing an incredibly awesome, lucrative affiliate marketing opportunity. You're not having to garage qualify. You're not having to go door to door. You're not having to sell products out of the trunk of your car, but we're representing real high quality stuff with a high reorder rate. I mean, this is the best of everything. So just get your head wrapped around this. We overthink this industry. Strip it back down to basics, brothers and sisters listening tonight. Have fun, talk with a smile, be a product of the product, give people the tools and say, look, there's no risk here, dummy. Give me your credit card. Let's go.
Absolutely love that, Ted.
Great job.
Appreciate that. And really, it's so great for you to spend some time with us. I wanted to ask you one last thing as we get going here. You talk about high-speed nutrition. Tell us a little bit about how you came up with that and how you present that. When you talk to a person and you're, share with them what's going on, you're like elevator pitch. What is it?
Look, bottom line is that, do you want to be a 10 out of 10? Where are you at right now in your life? Physically, emotionally, and financially. Be honest. Are you a 10 out of 10? If not, we need to have a conversation. Well, what do you got? I've got a system that I've just built called Freedom 45, a 45-second protocol in the morning, a shake, a pill, and a spray. And within 45 days, you're going to feel 10 out of 10. You're going to get your mojo back. You're going to have the best sleep, the best power pee, the best power poo. You're going to have the most amazing emotional support, amazing emotion, inflammation and discomfort remedy. You're going to lose a few pounds and inches. A lot of people are struggling with that. And you're just going to get back control. And if for some reason you're just not fully satisfied, my company offers a 60-day money-back guarantee. But what if I'm right? 45 seconds a day for 45 days in a row. And when you add in a lifestyle component of being supported, folks, I can guarantee you one thing, you're going to be better off within 45 days. That's what, high-speed nutrition, answer your question about that, Adam. Look, everyone's got a shake. Everyone's got a weight loss pill, but nobody has an accelerant, a nano-emulsion spray. No one has nano-emulsion. That's the secret sauce. That's what brings it all together. Everything works faster. Everything works more efficient, and it's been documented scientifically. Do you want to lose weight slow, or do you want to lose weight fast? That's high-speed nutrition. And we're going to crush this.
Fantastic, Ted. You're awesome. I love your energy. I love what's going on in your group, and I love that 45 thing you're doing. It's amazing. I'm seeing all the people on your team that are posting reels and things about it. It's brilliant. It's actually brilliant. And if for those of you that want to take advantage of the Freedom 45, you're going to need a Xantho Mist, you're going to need the little green pill, and you're going to need some extreme shakes. And about 45 days, and as Ted says, about 45 seconds a day. But you can get some free ones. There's a new promo coming out right now. You can get a free Xantho Mist. And here's how it works if you're not familiar with this promo that's going on. It's from July 22nd, so it's already just started, to August 13th. And when you bring somebody in that's new and you do $300 in sales, as many people as it takes for you to do that, you're going to get a single Xantho Mist for free. If you do 600 in sales with new people, that's new sales volume, $600 worth, you're going to get 2 free Xantho Mists. And if you do 850 in sales volume with those new people, you're going to get 3 free Xantho Mists. Ted, how important is it that people get at least 1, preferably 2, and I know you're going to get 3?
Well, look it's free product. I mean, at $70 a bottle wholesale or whatever it is, $80 wholesale. I mean, that's $240. Who doesn't want $240? All you got to do, folks, is go out and talk to 2 people a day for 5 days in a row. That's 10, 2 a day, 10 in play. Okay. Go out and talk to 2 people. I mean, it's hard for people to grasp this concept. Go out and talk to 2 people, new people today, not message, not snap, not a messenger. Pick up the phone and phone 2 people a day and say, look, I got a brand new system that's going to be amazing. There's a 60-day money back guarantee. Are you a 10 out of 10 right now, physically, emotionally, or financially? If not, we need to talk. Let's get on the system. And when you bring on $850 in new volume between now and the end, what was the date?
The 13th.
Yeah, so we're in what today's Tuesday. So we got 21 days left. We got 3 weeks today. This is easy. This is 3 bottles, free bottles, and end of the day, guys and gals, just start from scratch. Whether you've been with us for 4 years or 4 hours, you got a blank slate, and carry with you a notebook, a coil-bound book that's dedicated to your CTFO business, and just start filling the book.
You got to fill the book.
1 page per prospect. Their name, their phone number, their email, when you first called them, July 25th. What did you talk about? Record the spouse's name, record the kid's name, ask the questions, what's going on in their family, what's happening with their occupation, what's going on with their recreation, what's going on with their money. FORM. It's old school, Adam. But when you write down notes, you can then have a reference. So when you then circle back, because sometimes you know what, the time is not right for me right now, Adam, but give me a ring-a-ding just after the first long weekend of August. Okay, I'll give you a call on the 12th of August. Okay, great, fantastic. You then record that, and then you put it in your calendar. When you then call them back on the 12th of August, hey, Mark, we were talking back on the 25th of July. Hope you and Michelle are doing great. How did little Johnny do in the soccer tournament this past weekend there, the last weekend of July? Well, this guy is going to be really impressed that you actually took the time to understand specifically what's most important in this guy's life, him and his family. And when you can now connect the benefit of what we're doing here with CTF business opportunity combined, that's attached now to what's going on that's most important to his world, now you have a 99+% chance he's going to say, you know what, ready to begin my journey with you. What's the next step, Adam? This is what we're teaching. Have a dedicated coil book. Don't just hope that a calendar or electronic calendar in your phone or you can remember these things. When you're like Cowboy, I guarantee you, he's phoning 5 to 10 people a day. He's got a dedicated tracking system. He's old school. He's got coil-bound books. I guarantee it. Adam, you just showed your book as well. Have a dedicated book, have a plan, and then just stay consistent. It's not about being a hammerhead. Just be consistent. We've got people working this business 45 minutes a day part-time. Freedom 45. That's what we're teaching. 45 minutes a day for 45 days. And when you follow this system and bringing people into a simple 45-second a day protocol, and you can start to measure your progress, and you're going to be supported through our community. I mean, business builders are right here. Everyone right here. You've got one of the, in fact, I believe you've got the fastest growing business in the entire world of CTFO, Adam. You've got 100K, you've got multiple 50Ks, multiple 25Ks, multiple. I mean, my God, people, you've got the best opportunity here with the best team right now in the entire company. Plug in and get your people plugged in. Let them feel the energy. I mean, this is shooting fish in a barrel. Let's go.
I love it, Ted. Thank you so much. Appreciate you and all your energy. And yeah, you know, it's an incredible opportunity for the people that are listening in, the people that are catching this on replay. You got to plug in. We do it every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We do it live. And of course, coming up at 9 o'clock is the company CTFO Zoom event that they do every Tuesday as well. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern time at www.ctfowebinar.com. Don't forget to plug into that as well. Ted, appreciate you being here. Cowboy, again, congratulations on all your success at 100K. And I know, Al, you're right behind us. We appreciate you and everybody for plugging in tonight.
And congratulations to Ted and Michelle becoming the next presidential before Cowboy. Okay?
Congratulations.
And congratulations for that too, because we know that's already happened. They just haven't paid them yet. Everybody have a great night. Appreciate you all. Bye-bye for now.
See you later. Thank you, everybody.
Everybody.